Hi guys, it's Nick here, and today I have a quick book review for you of Playlist for a Broken Heart by Cathy Hopkins, who has also authored the Mate's Dates series, some of which I read when I was younger. I read a lot of YA novels, as you may know, and I picked up Playlist for a Broken Heart because reading the blurb, it made it sound like it was going to be a mix between Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by David Levithan and Rachel Conn, and also Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, also by David Levithan and Rachel Conn. Basically, Playlist for a Broken Heart is about Paige, who has grown up in London in a very well-off family. They've got lots of money, and then when she is about 15, 16, her family got bankrupt and they are forced to leave their nice London home and lifestyle and move in with Paige's auntie who lives in Bath. And Paige is very upset by this, and she really struggles to deal with the change of not having money, of living in quite a small house that's already full of a lot of people, and not really knowing anybody in Bath apart from her family, when all her friends are in London. And she had just been cast for the part of Juliet in the school production of Romeo and Juliet, getting to play Juliet to the boy that she really liked, Romeo. Then when she gets to Bath, she goes shopping and she finds this homemade compilation of like music, songs and song lyrics that she can relate to, and so she sets out on a mission to track down this mystery boy and find out who made the CD. And basically, when I was reading this, I had quite high hopes for it. I remembered liking Mate's Dates when I was younger. Obviously, I'm not the target audience for this book anymore. I mean, it wasn't a bad story. It was quite a nice idea. I just didn't really like the way that it was written, because obviously I'm not the target audience for this book anymore, and I think maybe that would have had something to do with it, because although I get the intent, like from some of the themes in the book, I get the impression it was written for an older YA audience. It was actually written in a style that I thought would deal with the younger end. I didn't feel really like it portrayed. I mean, I'm 24, I've not been a teenager for quite a while now, or a 16-year-old for quite a while now, but the dialogue didn't seem to really portray how they would speak to each other. Like, in emails, they would sign off with things like yours, or I think it was yours, or kind regards or something, and I just didn't think that a teenager would do that. And then it also did try and deal with themes like losing money and like drinking and smoking weed and marijuana as a teenager, and I think it's really important that we include these themes in YA to make teenagers aware of the impact that drinking too much and obviously drugs can have on lives. But this just felt like, to me as an adult, it felt like it was coming across as it was trying too hard to hammer home these messages. It was sort of feeling like it was telling the audience to have this opinion rather than sort of showing them. It was doing the tell, it was forcing this opinion on them rather than sort of giving them time to come to these opinions on their own, which I think they would have done if you'd have explored it in a different way. Like maybe if the girl had got a bit more poorly, or it had shown more, because they didn't really deal with her hangover the next day. Like, she'd been to the hospital and I think they pumped her stomach and stuff, but then it wasn't really dealt with. Like, she didn't say how poorly she felt, and I just thought that there would have been a better way to have explored those themes. But I do think that the idea was a really nice little idea. I just wish it had been executed a little better. So if you've read this book, I'd be really interested to know what you think of it, or what you think of dealing with themes like consuming lots of alcohol and drugs and things like that in YA. If you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up, and please don't forget to hit subscribe, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!